Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have a story to share with you about the massive incompetence in the Trump administration. Kristi Noem, she really needs to just spend less time playing dress up and more time doing her job, more time learning what her job is. Same with Pam Bondi. I mean, she's not doing dress up, but maybe she could refrain from going on Fox News for one day and actually figure out how to do her job because they were duped into arresting an innocent man. So before I get into these details, please do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button below this video. It is free to become a subscriber. You'll be notified of all of the videos as soon as they hit, as soon as I load them. And it really, really helps the show. So I greatly appreciate it. So here's what's going down. Trump's Homeland Security Secretary, Kristi Noem, otherwise known as Ice Barbie, she made this big announcement. She was like, "Oh, we arrested this guy. This man is dangerous. Another, illegal, as they put it, undocumented immigrant in the country." This is a Wisconsin man named Ramon Morales Reyes. So they allegedly arrested him, or they arrested him for allegedly threatening to assassinate Donald Trump. Noam claimed that Reyes sent a letter, and it read in part, quote, "You have been deporting my family, and I think it is time Donald J. Trump get what he has coming to him. We are tired of this president messing with us Mexicans. We have done more for this country than you white people." And then the letter went on to say that he was going to shoot Trump at one of his rallies with his, quote, 30-yard six. Yeah, well, it appears that this is complete and utter bullshit because federal law enforcement officers admitted to CNN and the Associated Press. They, of course, did this anonymously because they don't want to be, targeted by Donald Trump and his minions. But they confirmed that Reyes did not write that letter. First of all, the handwriting doesn't even match. They checked it. They said handwriting doesn't match. And then it came out, this is according to Reyes' attorney, Reyes can barely read and write. Not even in Spanish, let alone English. His family apparently told the attorneys he received very little education growing up. So the guy can barely read and write in any language, let alone compose this lengthy letter that he supposedly sent to an ICE office. So federal officials told the news outlets that Reyes is what appears to be happened and why this happened to him. He is a witness in an assault case. I think he might even have been the person who was assaulted, which I'll explain, but they believe that the person who sent the letter is behind bars. First of all, they have phone calls from someone who's in jail or in prison right now. I think they're in jail. And they're making these jailhouse phone calls, and they have, of course, recordings because they record all of the calls. And this person was asking for an address right before this happened of that ICE facility. And this person, I guess, is tied to Reyes in some way. I don't know if this is the person who he's testifying against. The details are kind of murky at this point. But anyway, they believe the person who drafted and sent this letter is trying to get Reyes deported so that he can't testify against them, so that he can't testify against a real criminal. And the news reports say that Reyes had recently applied for something called a U visa. So this is granted to people who are victims of serious crimes. So it appears, like I said, he may have been the one who was assaulted, since they're saying he was the victim of the crime. And now the Milwaukee Police Department in Wisconsin, they've confirmed they're investigating an identity theft and victim intimidation case, and it's related to Reyes. So appears this person pretended to be him, is trying to intimidate him, or at the very least, or at the most maximal position and outcome, he would be deported, and then he wouldn't be available to testify, and this person walks free. So Ice Barbie, Pam Bondi, they all got duped. They all made jackasses out of themselves, made a big production of, announcing this guy's arrest, and we stopped another assassination attempt against our dear leader. And it's all bullshit. They are incompetent clowns to the nth degree. These people just, they can't run. They can't run anything. They can't run a chicken coop. I mean, I'm surprised that they know how to flush a toilet. Clearly, didn't flush their own giant turd who's now in the White House after all these years. So anyway, guys, I will let you know if I hear any more. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.